What is happening, everybody? My name is Bright Life. This is my fancy shirt. I need a haircut, and I'm sure you've seen it by now, but Lord of the Rings Online Before the Shadow has been delayed from November 8th to November 15th. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. This isn't much to make a video about, to be honest with you, and I don't want this to be some sort of clickbaity video, but I had some thoughts around the delay, and this is probably going to be a really short video, to be totally frank with you, but I'd actually really love your thoughts on this one. So as you hear me talk, as you hear me just ask questions, let me know in the comments below how you're feeling, because it's an interesting one, because they have delayed it by 1 week, which is not honestly that big of a deal. It is what it is. Games get delayed all the time. I totally understand that. However, the date that they've chose, November 15th, is a really, really strange one. Now, first of all, let's look at the tweet that they sent out from Standing Stone Games. Here's the tweet right here. It says, "We are getting Before the Shadow ready, and we want to update you on our new release date. Update 34 will now release on November 15th, a shift of 1 week from its original release date. We apologize for the delay, and we look forward to adventuring with you soon." They don't really give a lot of reason behind this other than they're just getting the game ready. Maybe it's a little bit of a balance issue update. I think that there are some things with delvings that can be shifted. Maybe there are some bugs in the game still that they're trying to work out. And this is an interesting one. Part of me wonders, is this going to be like one of those airport delays things, where you get to your gate and they're like, hey, it's only delayed by 15 minutes, but that delay just keeps on getting further and further out as the plane gets stuck in turbulence, or I'm not a pilot, but I wonder if that's going to happen. I kind of feel that way a little bit, maybe we got 1 week here, but then they're going to do a couple more days. And I might actually recommend that, because this date is a very interesting one. If you don't know this, on November 15th, the day that they're supposed to release this new mini expansion, the World of Warcraft pre-patch is going live. Now, that may not matter to you a lot, but they're actually adding their new hero class, the Drakthir Evoker, on that day. Now, if you don't play World of Warcraft, they've released 3 classes since launch, essentially, and they've been the Death Knight, which is a hugely popular class, the Demon Hunter, which is a hugely popular class, and the Evoker, which a lot of people are very excited to play. It's kind of like one of the main things about the expansion, and they're releasing it a little bit early so that you can level this thing up and have some fun with it. And I know a lot of personal friends and people on our Discord, link in the description, that are really just excited to play the Drakthir Evoker, myself included. I mostly want to try this new class because the new classes in WoW and an Altaholic level game is really exciting. And so I think even if there's not a lot of crossover between LOTRO and World of Warcraft with player count, I do think that those maybe undecided or on the fence folks are probably going to go with WoW. Because it's the more popular game and they're releasing brand new content in a new class. And again, I wonder if you agree with me. Do you think that that's a big deal? Do you not think it's a big deal? I personally kind of liken it to if you wanted to release a new cell phone, you would never do it on that October date where Apple unleashes the new iPhone 20 XR Pro Max Ultra 5G, 6G, 7G, whatever phone they release, because all the press coverage is going to be over there. I don't know if this is the best date for them. I almost wish that they would have gone November 14th and November 16th, just don't hit on the day. I almost feel like November 14th would be the best option, because then you get it a day early. I don't know if I'm overthinking it there, but I'd actually really love your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think that's crazy? It doesn't really matter? Or does it matter? I personally feel like it matters, because you want as many people playing this as possible to keep the hype alive, and I wouldn't want anything to get in the way of the hype, because I love this game. I really want it to be a thriving thing. Now, the other thing that makes me nervous, and you can please tell me if you agree with this or not, is they're delaying it even further past the Rings of Power ending. And I know that not a lot of us liked Rings of Power. If you did, you didn't. That's not the subject here. But I do think that the hype around Rings of Power did bring people back to Lord of the Rings Online. And I think, again, not the devs' fault at all. The show, from the perspective of lasting excitement about it, has been kind of lackluster. I think especially because, Game of Thrones House of the Dragon, I think, just kind of overshot the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, especially since it extended past the end of Rings of Power. And I'm wondering if they're gonna miss the boat even further with this delay. It kind of makes me nervous. I really want this game to thrive. I want it to be amazing. Now, a couple things before you commented in the comments below. Yes, I understand that, we would rather have a polished game released than a non-polished game release. I completely understand that. Yes, game development is a lot more difficult than we probably give them credit for. And so I'm in no way bashing the devs dibs by any means. That they're doing a lot of work to get this thing out there. They've been doing some great work for sure, but you know, it still makes me nervous. Reality is, like, Drac Theory of Ogres came out on the 15th. Rings of Power, we're moving even further back from that date, where maybe the returning player hype won't be quite as high. So I guess, you know, all in all, that's to say, like, I'm just a little bit nervous. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'd actually really love your comments. Let's have a discussion in the comments below. Are you excited about the delay? Not excited about the delay? Doesn't matter to you because you don't care about World of Warcraft or Rings of Power? Either way, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for letting me come at you for this really short video. It's been great to hang out with you today. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Thanks so much to our wonderful patrons who help this channel thrive and allow me to make really short, dumb videos like this. And friends, as always, you are more loved than you know, so much more valuable than you realize. I hope you have an incredible day, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I want to let you know a couple ways to connect with me. First of all, we got an awesome Discord in the description. We've got a Patreon if you'd like to give to the channel and help support more video creation. And I am live on Twitch quite often over at twitch.tv/brightlifecommunity. Would love to see you there. Always love interacting on those live video streams. But I hope you have an incredible day, my loved and valued friend. Have an awesome one.